global economy operates within a complex web of interconnectedness, where the economic well-being of one nation can have far-reaching consequences for others. The European fear of a crashing U.S. economy and the implications it holds for interconnected policies and treaties with both allies and enemies needs to be examined, as well as how neighboring countries may seek to take advantage of such a situation. Europe and the United States share deep economic ties, including trade relationships, investment flows, and financial integration. A crashing U.S. economy would undoubtedly have adverse effects on European economies, ranging from reduced export opportunities to financial market turbulence, impacting business activity and overall economic stability. Beyond economic interdependence, Europe and the United States have established strong political and strategic alliances. Cooperation in areas such as defense, intelligence sharing, and diplomatic efforts is built upon mutual trust and shared interest. A weakened U.S. economy could potentially undermine these partnerships, affecting the overall security architecture in Europe. Europe and the United States collaborate closely through various treaties and international organizations, such as NATO, the United Nations, and the World Trade Organization. A crashing U.S. economy might lead to challenges in meeting treaty commitments, reduced support for international organizations, and a shift in priorities that could strain these cooperative frameworks. Rival powers, such as Russia and China, may view a crashing U.S. economy as an opportunity to assert their influence and exploit any perceived power vacuum. They could seek to expand their regional reach, challenge Western dominance, and attempt to sway European countries away from the United States through economic incentives, strategic maneuvers, or diplomatic engagement. Neighboring countries with robust economies may seek to take advantage of a weakened U.S. economy to strengthen their own economic position. This could involve attracting investment, capturing market share previously held by American firms, or forging closer economic ties with European nations to compensate for potential trade disruptions with the United States. A declining U.S. economy might undermine American influence on the global stage, creating an opportunity for neighboring countries to exert greater political influence in international affairs. They may attempt to sway European countries' foreign policy decisions, exploit divisions within the European Union, or promote alternative global governance frameworks. European nations may respond to the fear of a crashing U.S. economy by deepening regional cooperation and unity. Closer economic integration, bolstering common defense initiatives, and fortifying alliances with other global powers can help Europe navigate the potential challenges resulting from a weakened U.S. economy. To reduce dependence on the United States and mitigate the impact of a crashing U.S. economy, European countries could pursue diversification of economic and political partnership, strengthening ties with emerging economies, deepening engagement with global institutions, and forging closer relationships with other major powers can provide alternative avenues for cooperation and stability. European nations can focus on enhancing their own economic resilience and stability. This may involve investing in domestic industries, diversifying export markets, promoting innovation and entrepreneurship, and adopting prudent fiscal and monetary policies to mitigate the effects of a global economic downturn. The European fear of a crashing U.S. economy highlights the intricate interconnectedness of the global economy and the repercussions that economic downturns in one nation can have on others. European nations must remain vigilant in addressing the potential consequences on interconnected policies and treaties with allies and enemies. By strengthening regional cooperation, diversifying partnerships, and enhancing economic resilience, Europe can navigate the challenges posed by a weakening U.S. While it is challenging to predict specific new partnerships that Europe would benefit from or not benefit from in the event of a crashing U.S. economy, we can consider some potential scenarios based on the essay's analysis. It's important to note that the following are speculative possibilities and do not guarantee specific outcomes. The impact of a crashing U.S. economy on partnerships would depend on various geopolitical, economic, and strategic factors. European nations may seek closer economic ties with emerging economies such as India, Brazil, or Southeast Asian countries. These partnerships can provide new markets for European exports, investment opportunities, and diversify Europe's economic relations beyond traditional Western allies. Despite geopolitical differences, a crashing U.S. economy might prompt European countries to explore increased economic cooperation with China. Strengthening ties with the world's second-largest economy could lead to trade diversification, investment opportunities, and collaboration on global challenges like climate change and sustainable development. Europe may also seek to strengthen partnerships with regional powers such as Japan or South Korea. These countries have robust economies, technological advancements, and shared interests in maintaining global stability. Closer collaboration could foster economic cooperation, technological innovation, and security partnership. Although some European countries might explore cooperation with Russia, geopolitical tensions and concerns over human rights and democratic values may limit the extent and depth of such partnership. Trust building measures, resolution of conflicts, and alignment on key issues would be necessary for significant collaboration. European nations could face challenges in forging new partnerships in the Middle East due to regional instability, geopolitical rivalries, and differing strategic interests. However, cooperation on specific issues such as energy security, counterterrorism, or refugee crises may still be possible on a case-by-case basis. While European countries may see opportunities for investment and trade with developing economies, challenges such as infrastructure limitations, political instability, and regulatory barriers could pose obstacles to forging mutually beneficial partnerships. It is important to emphasize that the potential benefits or limitations of new partnerships would be contingent on various factors, including geopolitical dynamics, alignment of values and interests, and the ability of countries to address mutual concerns and overcome existing obstacles. Ultimately, Europe's approach to new partnerships would depend on its strategic priorities, economic interests, and commitment to values such as democracy, human rights, and sustainability. Any potential partnerships would need to be carefully assessed and negotiated to ensure they align with Europe's long-term objectives and contribute to its economic resilience and stability.